beautiful people. It's Sunday evening, so another Banter podcast. Um, Connection seems a little bit dodgy tonight, again. So yeah, no surprises. Before I start off talking about anything, let me get my trusty banter hat. Okay, and we're set. So, another week, and another week full of surprising news. Great stuff happening around PGA 2K23 and regarding my Twitch account. So yeah, seems like I'm not quite there yet, but I'm close. So my Twitch account tells me I'm at 50 followers, but still at 49. I don't know if it's a kind of a glitch. Maybe it's just a bot or something. And I need to be at least at 3 viewers per stream average, and I'm just a touch below 3 viewers. I think at 2 point something, and that's for a particular reason. Because I stream a lot of my rhythm gaming musings, and on my rhythm gaming streams I don't get any viewers, basically. So that just pulls my average down a bit, but it's fine. I should be good if I start streaming my my golf rounds again. I mean, we've got something big coming up around the corner. I will talk about that in a second. So I think I'm moving in the right direction on Twitch. So I'm very happy about that, and let me thank everybody again for their support and for jumping into my streams. I mean, playing the BoB rounds with Jordan is absolutely epic, and it's even more epic having you guys on stream in the chat. It's makes it so much more rewarding. It's so much more fun, and I'm speechless. The stream on Friday was amazing. Probably one of the best things that happened to me on Twitch. I think I had about 8 or 9 viewers at a time. Doesn't sound like a lot, but to me it's a huge step forward. And I had there were 5 to 6 people chatting just at the same time, and still doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm still pretty new to this, so it's not been a year. that I've been on Twitch streaming, and so I'm still kind of a noob, and or as Shafty would say, I'm a beginner on Twitch. So I think I made strides, and I just have to be patient a little bit more, and keep progressing, and just take one step at a time, and then I will get there eventually, and I'm not far off. So I think I came further than I ever expected when I started off with this streaming thing. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So what has happened this week is I made a cut in Elite. I mean, that's a positive, but it still is kind of what could have been for me, because I started guns blazing. I had a great first round. I shot 10 under in my first round, and I think I was top 10 after the first round. So about to battle for promo marks. I mean, I don't know if I even want that. Promote to platinum. That, I mean, because up there it's a bloodbath, and I don't even belong there. I'm a creep. But still, I'm kind of disappointed how I ended up. I didn't check where I ended up, but I might be around the top 50 range, either inside the top 50 or just outside the top 50. But I made a cut in Elite. That's all I can ask for. So yeah. But regarding considering the first round, yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer. But anyway, was a good week in Elite, and I think I shot 47 under in my CC rounds for Happy Tea Friends, so that wasn't that bad either. So I take it. True Sim was pretty good. I think I shot a better score in True Sim than I did in Elite. Go figure. It's crazy to think about. And my signal is red again, so I might be gone in a second. Yeah. So just before I started streaming, we had another network collapse. I mean, it's just part of a daily routine over here, which sucks ass, but I mean, what can you do? The only thing I can do is change providers, and that's not the thing that will happen on short notice. So yeah, it's messed up, but anyway. Yeah, so TGC Tours was yeah, satisfying to say the least this week. And I started streaming a bit of Hot Wheels Unleashed, and I'm really enjoying the game. Um, I don't I don't know if it makes for great streams, um, but it's a great game. It's not um, it's not a whole lot of content, I think, um, but it's pretty fun. And yeah, I might stream that some more next week. I think I'm halfway through the game now. About and yeah, just here and there, rhythm gaming. I mean, that's a given. If you jump, my, if you follow me and you jump into my streams, you will see me rhythm game regularly, because that's just that's right up my alley. That's just my kind of game. And I hope to yeah, give it a little twist now and then. Because for now it's been solely musings, and there are quite a few very good rhythm games out there. So I I wanted to stream the Vans Might Night Saturday night. Um, Play my own music on AudioSurf too, but wasn't meant to be. And yeah, you guessed it, because of the connection. Um, and there is Mustache. I'd love to stream some more Mustache, but streaming through the PC. I love streaming through the PC because it gives me options to play different games, because my library on Steam is ridiculous. I got about a dozen to do 2 dozens of rhythm games on Steam, which I thoroughly enjoy playing, just like Mustache. But the streams on PC are quite laggy, so that throws my timing off on the clicking, which sucks. And yeah, so that's it's a pain. But I want to do it more in the future, even though it's not quite as enjoyable as I would like. But there's DJ Max Groove is a good one, with Metallic is a good one. There are quite a few very good rhythm games on Steam, and I hope that I can stream them someday. That will be awesome. So, the big news this week regarding PGA 2K23 is that this big thing is around the corner, to which I was looking for the most for almost a year now, um, we will play a Ryder Cup. Um, so it's for the Band of Brothers players, and it's kind of, it almost is kind of a President's Cup. That's how it is announced right now. It's the US boys against the rest of the world. Um, but the majority of the rest of the world team is European anyway, so it's a proper Ryder Cup, and that's just epic. So the moment is finally here, and I think we Europeans we have a really strong team. The Americans do as well. I mean, that's some of the best players on Xbox. Um, so it's gonna be a hard battle, and I'm really looking forward. Um, it's gonna be so much fun, and it gives you a lot of opportunities, streaming opportunities, and maybe it will even boost your Twitch account. So yeah, options. And with me on the verge of getting to affiliate status, that's just perfect timing. So I I'm really appreciative that it comes now. It's just perfect. So it's safe to say it's gonna be tough for me scheduling matches against US boys, just because of the time zone difference, and I can't play at night. That's just out of the question, just because of the I mean, it's a huge topic now, and it has become a theme, and everybody knows about it. That the Xbox is in my sister's room, and she needs to get up pretty early in the morning, and therefore she needs to go to bed pretty early in the evening. So yeah, that's not great, but I'm sure we can work it out. She's got a day off each week, so it's possible. It's manageable. So I think I can work something out. So yeah, and really hope for the Schmidt boys. So Jordan, and yours truly, that we can get into the all chat competition. That would be massive. Because I know Jordan is just as fired up, as hyped as I am. So yeah, it's really exciting. Yes. What I wanted to announce is, I mean, not announce, but I think I added some new lines to the Schmidt rap, and I mentioned the crude mark, and I think I even said it on Friday's stream. I really need to bring the crude mark on the stream into my podcast, and Look at that. I've got it right here. That's the Groot mug. Hi, I'm Groot. Cheers. So Jordan's got his Moose mug. I've got my Groot mug. Yeah. Yeah, that was the stream when we played our BoB rounds on Friday was fucking crazy. Yeah, I dropped the O Schmidt rap, and the I'm at a loss for words regarding the positive feedback. Yeah, and I just loved it. The reaction of the chat was heartwarming. Yeah, and yeah, that's I prepared something for this stream, just to give it some insight into my history with rap music. But for now, at the moment, I'm only talking to this thing in front of me, and more or less talking to myself. So at the moment, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But just to get it out of there, because one of the boys that appreciates a good rap song, Rackham from Seattle, he's a huge fan of the Wu-Tang Clan, and I've got the Wu-Tang Clan on my list too, but my biggest influence, I made a list, but I still can't figure out who it would be. I mean, of course, I think the goat in rap music is Eminem by country mile. Even though I'm not the biggest fan, but I still have to have to give credit where credit is due. He's just on a different level. I mean, the tracks on Music to Be Murdered by, it's he's got such a lyrical genius. It's just he's out of this world. But he's not been my biggest influence, because he has not been around when I got into rap music. It was about early to mid 90s, and I think the first track that really made me, so to speak, and really got to me was Dead Presidents by Jay-Z. Dead Presidents was just such a fantastic rap song. It spoke to me from this very chilled out beat, and that piano, and even the lyrics completely spoke to me. So that Presidents probably made me the man I am today. Um, I mean, regarding rap music and regarding my point of view when it comes to money or yeah, the state the world is in. So yeah, I think Jay Z has to be up there as one of the most influential rappers for me. Um, and I remember when I got into rap music, one of the biggest hits back then was Paparazzi by Exhibit. So Exhibit was a big influence. I um, went to the record store and just I bought At the Speed of Life, his album, and it wow, I was in awe. He this guy, I just it was in heavy rotation back then. I think I listened to the album almost every day, and I knew the all the lyrics by heart. Um, Enemies and Friends, Carry the Weight, The Foundation. Jesus, The Foundation. What a fucking track. Um, that album. Wow. I think one of to me personally one of the best albums I've ever heard. I mean that's a big statement, but it was so influential, to me at least. Um, so who is on the list? Um, Fugees. Wow, Fugees have been influential. Um, they they impacted me in a huge way. Um, I think ever since Fugila, um, I was a big fan of theirs. Um, not that much into their solo stuff. I think Brass did. He had some decent songs. Um, what Lauren did. I mean, doo wop is catchy, but it was not Fugees and Wyclef. Great producer, don't get me wrong, but not my type of music. But the three as a team, as Fugees, wow, top notch. I mean the score was the album back then with Ready or Not, Fugila, Killing Me Softly. Wow, great album. Um, Ever since I got into rap music, I was on the lookout for good artists, and I think the most of them I discovered a little bit later, maybe even after their prime. Um, Dr. Dre, for example, or Snoop Dogg, KRS-One, the Beastie Boys, and nowadays I think the most listened to rap artist out there for me right now, or has been over the last couple of years, is Cheddar Mindtrix. Cheddar Mindtrix. Um, is the beats are out of this world. it just speaks to me lyrically too. Um, so I really love Jedi Mind Tricks, Dilated Peoples, another one. Um, very, very real. Um, there's no fake shit. Um, Dilated Peoples are just so great. Um, and I think I discovered him through NBA Live. They had a track on NBA Live, and I think it was Love and War, and it took off from there. IA always was good at implementing um, good soundtracks. They always had good soundtracks on FIFA, and I discovered a shitload of great artists just because of EA Sports. Um, and one of them is probably my favorite artist right now, which is Churches. They were in FIFA with VSync, and now Churches is my my favorite band. Um, yeah, but this I wanted to make this about rap music, so don't want to derail this. So I've got on my list Fabulous, Gangstar, Cool G Rap, Lupe Fiasco, MOP, Mob Deep, Mos Def, Nonfiction, Norega, Pharaoh Munch, Royce the 5'9", the Beat Nuts. Beat Nuts are, I think, have the best beats to ball to. It's just like a hand in glove fit. Wu-Tang Clan, of course, Tupac. Come on. Bone Thugs and Harmony, Tribe Called Quest, Public Enemy, Nas. Yeah, that that are my artists, so the most influential and my most beloved rap music artists. There's still a couple of rap artists I didn't mention, just because they're German and they're not that well known, and probably not known at all in the States or in UK. But the biggest influence to me was Curse. That's his rap name, Curse. Um, he's been there for probably 2 decades, and it's been my favorite rapper. Yeah. So that's the story. I thought about making this just because of what we had in the Band of Brothers stream on Friday, because I dropped the O Schmidt rap, and I thought about, okay, maybe it's time to dig a little bit deeper and just show what made me the that rap lyrics writer I am. I'm not a rapper by any means. Man, I still want to record my texts, and therefore I need to rap them on beat. But I'm not good at rapping. But I think I've got some skills in writing lyrics. I started writing lyrics when I was about 8 or 9, Back then it was such pop songs, and I started writing rap text when I got into rap music, basically. So teenager days, 13, 14. So I've been writing them for almost 30 years. Mostly in German, um, but it's been a big passion. Yeah. So hence why I came up with the idea to make a No Schmidt rap, um, just for Bob Rounds for joining me. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now that this is out there, everybody who watches this VOD knows the story now. Um, so yeah, yeah. Yeah, I really hope that one or two would drop into the stream, because I got a message from Taff a couple of hours ago, that he wanted to talk about some stuff regarding the Ryder Cup, and yeah, I thought it would be a good opportunity to discuss it in a Banter podcast. I'm here. Speaking of the devil. ah. Oh yeah. Oh, was it just great timing, or were you around the whole time? Letting me babble around. um. Yeah. So what is the issue for you with the Ryder Cup stuff? I know, yeah, it's quite. Dave is quite strict and quite serious about this. I know. Because as I was reading this, I thought, okay, this is very this is very strict. Um, he doesn't want any nonsense. So he yeah. And yeah, I get that, but still, I've I have no issues whatsoever with anything. I can work it out somehow. Um, even though I'm probably one of the persons he was referring to. Um, but yeah, I'm I'm just looking forward to it, and not something for Twitch. Okay, I have a lot. Okay, hmm, that's unfortunate. Yeah, just when when you're around and I'm around, give me a shout and we can talk. There's no problem. I'm always around. You know. Um, so yeah, but it's not. I think I've got the limit from about now to about 10 p.m. my time is maybe the limit, just because of my sister, which is yeah, which makes things difficult a little bit, but I still can get in a chat on the phone. I did it with Jordan once. The app is not great, but it works. So I have to put the headphones in. Otherwise, you will get all echoey, and it's really distracting. Wish it was broadcastable, but I have a major event. A major event. Okay, yeah. So it won't make it into your stream on Tuesday, I take it. Yeah, just yeah. If you want to get it out, give me a call whenever. But today it's probably a little bit too late for it. So sorry about that, but yeah, bummer. This hasn't worked out the way I made it out in my head. Yeah, if it's a major event, then it's probably better to not have it on stream. Because I rub up a lot of people. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably for the better. Just no worries. You know I'm around. So so it's around the corner. It's just a couple of weeks, and obviously some things still have to be figured out. Because I can, for sure, Dave wants everybody to be in the same boat, to be happy, and to look forward. So I don't think he will be against any changes that makes this whole Ryder Cup experience better for the whole group. So everybody wants the best experience. Everybody wants it to be fun, and so whatever suggestions you've got, I don't see a problem. Maybe I've not been around long enough to know how people like Dave react on criticism, but for now I can see him being upset about anything. So but if you don't want, then yeah, vent your anger and just just give me a shout and go all out. I can take it. Yeah, because but I kind of think I know where you're coming from, because it's, as I said, not everything is very it doesn't sound like an easy thing, the whole shebang. It just yeah, the rules are pretty strict, yeah. So and maybe I will be the first to complain, um, because I can't get in a match. Um, yeah, the difference between time zones is a huge problem, and if I can play at night, that becomes an even bigger problem. Um, I can manage matches with Europeans. It's no biggie. But with Americans, I know how it is. Um, I played 2 matches in the bee's knees match play. Both were Americans, and it was tough to figure out. Um, but maybe that's not it. Maybe that's not your complaint. But that's maybe the thing that's bothering me the most. But I still can work something out. I think because my sister, she's got a day off each week, so um, it's pretty manageable, um, to figure this one out. A lot will complain. Nobody's consistent. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're not consistent based on our schedule. We're not consistent playing the game. Yeah, yeah, I get you. So it's still a video game thing. So everybody's got uh, real life stuff in the background. Maybe it's not in the background because the video game stuff should be in the background and the real life stuff should be on the forefront. Um, and everybody's got real life stuff to figure out. And if that gets in the way, um, I mean, nobody should be angry about anything. If you miss a game, if you can't figure out um, the schedule or get a workaround, that's just the way things are. If my dodgy connection, yeah, if that gets in the way, if it acts up and it just yeah, it tosses me out of a game, then I can't do anything about it. If my connection is dodgy, then it is dodgy, and it will stay dodgy for about hours. It's not like that I can get back into a game and continue or pick up where we left off. That's to me, it's not possible because if my connection is gone, and it's gone, and it won't come back for hours. So based on a game, in a purple patch, but yet comes that week and you fuck up and don't qualify. I've worked my ass off for weeks and missed the Ryder Cup. Can't fuck off. I've worked my ass off for weeks. purple patch. Maybe it's a term I don't get. Maybe you're just going through a dry spell, or maybe that's a Yorkshire thing. I don't. Yeah, but it's kind of on and off. Means on fire. Okay, so it's basically the opposite of what I thought. Ah, okay, then it makes sense. Okay, yeah, I get it. And then you fuck up and don't qualify. Ah, okay, yeah. So okay, that's the issue. Yeah, okay. I see. Okay. Um. Yeah, that's actually a good point, because um that bothered me a bit too. That they or Dave, he bases your um appearance in the Ryder Cup on 2 or 3 qualifying tournaments. And if you, like you said, if you fuck up those rounds, you're basically out of the Ryder Cup. And everything you did before doesn't count anymore. Even though probably you probably should be in the Ryder Cup, because you were like you were on fire before, and you belong there, and then you fuck up 1 or 2 rounds and you end up on the outside looking in. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of bothersome. I don't know. Only takes them 2 weeks, week 7 and 8, including BoB. It's wrong. The qualifying needs to be separate from the BoB. Yeah. Yeah. I'd sign it. Um, because it's a completely different thing. To Because the BoB rounds, that's what has changed for me, is that the BoB rounds, I think I'm playing by BoB rounds completely different to my competitive TGC Tours rounds. I'm only looking at the score Jordan and me need. I'm not looking to be on top of the leaderboard individually. It's to me, it's not an individual competition. It's a team competition. And if I play a Ryder Cup qualifier, it's more or less all about me and my score. So maybe that would alter my approach when playing the round. But yeah, a set of our team means more to me than individual, so I'm out of the Ryder Cup. Wow. Yeah. I know what it's like. I enjoy playing my rounds with Jordan a lot more than I enjoy playing the TGC Tours rounds all by myself. It's basically enjoyment, and the other one is just um, not a fun grind, because you have to do well, you have to shoot low, and when I'm playing my bob rounds with Jordan, um, it's all about the fun, to play together, and about the banter, and um, even getting in touch, having the interaction with the chat, and it's so much more rewarding. It's a completely different game than Paul is like a brother to me, and Tuesday is our night, not qualifying also. Oh, that's so this is yeah, I don't know what to say. Because ever since I heard that a Ryder Cup is around the corner, I was so excited, and I was so happy, because I've been waiting for this for a long time, and now it looks like it's it's not as easy and as great as I thought it would be, um, because it creates some issues and trouble. Uh, yeah, that sucks. Really, 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 really sorry to hear that. Yeah, I didn't know it was that bad. Um, Jesse, you belong in the Ryder Cup. I mean, no doubt. And so does Mark. If you are not in the Ryder Cup, if Mark is not in the Ryder Cup, if Paul is not in the Ryder Cup, um, I mean, it's the core of a band of brothers. To me, it's you're the most important people to have in the Ryder Cup, alongside with Jordan and Shafty. Um, and if you're not in the Ryder Cup, then what's the point? Um, you and Jordan will qualify to our partners that hits lights out. Me and Paul would struggle. I don't know if we can, if we would qualify individually, because I still have off weeks, um, which could backfire. Like you said, just have an off week and you won't qualify. Um, but I don't know how Jamie handles this. If he thinks, okay, the O Schmidt boys are a great team, they're partners, and I think they can hold their own in the all shot rounds. Get them in there, um, completely separating that stuff from what we shoot in the qualifier. just because we're a great team and we work we work together pretty well, and we can hold up pretty well, um, and just that he doesn't care about us not qualifying. But that's, by the sounds of it, that's not how it works. It's not me to decide. It's it's still, yeah, it still kind of bothers me too. But I mean, Dave is Dave is still a human, so I think he um, doesn't feel offended or anything by it. Um, so yeah, just we still need to yeah, think this through, work it out, and I just want to the Ryder Cup to be the best experience for everybody. Everybody means that the people who should be in it are in it, and you belong there, Paul belongs there, John belongs there, Mark belongs there, and yeah, Paul admitted he isn't good enough for Ryder Cup, but I told him our team game is more important than qualifying. Yeah. So as a team, when Jamie as a captain knows which two players work well as a team, they should be in the all shot rounds. Um, um, not not make it make it dependent on the score you shoot in the qualifier. Yeah, that's how it should work. But he's the captain. I mean, we can communicate with Jamie, just see what he has to say about it, and I tend to think he would agree. So this it's not impossible to figure this out. So we can work it out. I'm positive. So yeah, this, not everything is spot on, but I I didn't think it would wreak havoc that much. Um, yeah. Yeah, this is troublesome. And good luck with getting a message from Jamie. Oh, really? So, anyway, who decided that Jamie is our team captain? Was it just clear as day from the beginning that Jamie would be the captain of the European team? So what's I I can tell what made him the captain, but he nah, he's the captain, and he's my captain, so I'm not complaining. I don't I don't see me being a team captain at some point. It's, I I don't envy him. Exactly. Now the clue seems all in house. I don't know. I can tell. It's my first time around the block regarding a Ryder Cup, so I can tell. I'm new to this. Today we have trouble like this with the last Ryder Cup as well. Because that would. I mean, they know their stuff, and they were in it before. And I think they know how to work things out. If they already were in a Ryder Cup, how this stuff works. So I'm still optimistic. Maybe I'm just naive, but I think everything will go smoothly. We just have to be open about what bothers us, and yeah, so that everybody finds his good place, and is that everybody's happy about stuff. We have had many when I was captain, but at least it was all public when me and Chief did it. You mean it was public means that you players didn't need to qualify to be in it, so everybody who wanted to play in the Ryder Cup did get his chance to be in it. Is that what it means? Because yes, I agree. It was okay in the forums. Yeah, but the thing is you need to you need to limit the teams. You can't put 30 players in one team. That's just so because not everybody would get to play. You need to set a limit, and yeah. So safe to say that there are a couple of players who would end up on the outside looking in, which sucks, but it's just the way it is, I guess. It was who was on forum, okay. So you didn't have a qualifier. Yeah, I mean, you can maybe look at I don't know if this is a good measurement for things, but you could look at where people are on a DGC tours, or um, just to have a better measurement than make it dependent on exactly just 1 week or 2 weeks in particular. Um, but yeah, that's that would just be my suggestion. Yeah, so what one doesn't know? Ross and Miguel are in it. So how is it far for other European peeps? Miguel. He's playing for our team then. Okay. Which would basically mean, yeah, that maybe another European player will end up not being in the team. But it's like Greg Norman kicking not getting picked for Ryder Cup in the 90s. Yeah, that's an interesting analogy. Yeah, that's. I think I said it at the very beginning of the stream. That it's more of a President's Cup than anything. It's not a Ryder Cup, and yeah, it's trouble probably for one or two European players. Because players like Miguel or Ross from other parts of the world will take their spot, and that's not what a Ryder Cup is supposed to be then. But you said it. I mean, it's about who is on form, and Miguel he's been lights out. So he's one of the best players on Xbox, I think. Yeah, but it's debatable. Yeah, it's just they want to have the best band of brother players in there. And even though they're not European or American, but then it's not a Ryder Cup. Simple and plain. I looked at it, I'm 14th ranked on form at the moment, so I won't get that top 8. Okay, yeah, then I'm out too. I'm not top 8. I'm not even close. So if they want to make this a proper Ryder Cup, get Americans and Europeans in. Otherwise, it's not a Ryder Cup. It's simple. Even though it sucks, because we won't have great players in the tournament. So Ross would be out, Miguel would be out. Yes, it's tough. But when they say they want to host the Ryder Cup, they should know. I mean, they should know that they can't be in it because they're not either European or American. So yeah, like I said, it's Greg Norman didn't force his way into a Ryder Cup. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's so they're picking form and quality over logic, so to speak, or over nationality, how it should be. Um, and I totally, I totally, I totally agree. It's understandable. Um, it's it's something we have to figure out. Definitely. It's still it's still up in the air. So we still can figure this out. As regular to play week in week out. Yeah. I mean, we have that Ryder Cup thread now in the forum, and seems like we've got a lot to talk about still. Um, but I think we can work this out. I don't know if every European player will be in the same boat as we are. Because to me too, it is clear as day. The European team, we should have European players, and so I agree. And I don't think that people like Ross and Miguel would have any issue whatsoever with it, because they should know what a Ryder Cup is, what a Ryder Cup means, and it basically means they can't play. So yeah, um, an Australian should know he can't be in a Ryder Cup. A guy from South America should know he can't be in a Ryder Cup. It's, it's just common sense. So that it shouldn't be a thing. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, if that is the case, if they are in the team and therefore two European players end up being outside of the team and can play because two people from the rest of the world are in it, taking their spots, that's that's not right. So yeah, if this is a thing, we should do something about it. Definitely, we should talk about it. We should work it out. Ross said he'd wait for President's Cup. He said it in the form. See, yes. So that's the Ross I know. And that's how it should be. It sucks for him that he can't be in it then, but and it sucks because yeah, we I think we'd all love to have Ross in there, but he's not either a European or an American, so yeah, it's just the rules of the Ryder Cup, and I don't I can tell I wasn't around when you had your Ryder Cups. If there were uh, that much European players around to build a whole team, or if you needed to have people from around the world to be in the team just to form a team, um, or if there were more European players around back then, or more people from the rest of the world around back then. I can't even tell how that worked out. But now, yeah, we've got some couple of great players. But yeah, they should be in the President's Cup, but not in the Ryder Cup. We have too many Euros this year. Yeah, and so it doesn't even it makes even less sense to get people from the rest of the world in a European team. Um, but okay, including then it makes it worse. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So if that's the main issue we still need to figure out with the Ryder Cup, then I'm I'm positive that we can do it. I'm yeah. I see no trouble figuring that out. That's that's not a to me it's not a biggie. And I take the people from the rest of the world as persons who are cooperative. Um, they should cooperate. Then yeah. So I see no problem. But if there's more, yeah, then yeah, as I said, if you're still kind of in doubt that this whole thing will work, um, or even if you think about dropping out, that shouldn't be an option. And if you're in that state of mind, give me a call, and we talk this through. Um, I I don't. I can see I can see it being that big a problem. We still have a couple of weeks, so we will get there. Maybe that's the I don't know, the optimist in me speaking. Um, I'm dropping out for the sake of my team with Paul not qualifying. Hmm. You you would still be a pivotal player for the singles, I think. Um, Now I know it sucks. I don't know what I would do. If Jordan doesn't qualify, if I'm not, if I won't qualify, because it is in the cards. You never know what happens. Um, the game is just so inconsistent. They, they shouldn't make this a yeah. They shouldn't let you qualify for a Ryder Cup based on 2 to 3 weeks. It's yeah. I don't know. It's a tough one. I'm not an individual player. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I love the team competition more as well. Mine and post score matter as a team, not my individual performance. Is that how the qualifier works then? If you know which two players would build an all shot team that you add up their scores, and so it's a team qualifying then. No, you have to. I think you have to qualify individually, don't you? Yeah, and I think if people know, um, before ball, if people know which teams work well, and the Daffodils, they have been one of the biggest things in Band of Brothers for the last 2-3 seasons. I mean, to me, it's a given. The Daffodils have to be in a Ryder Cup. And I think they shouldn't make it dependent on the qualifier. The Daffodils have to be in a Ryder Cup. Period. And if Dave doesn't agree, then it would be kind of shocking. I know what works well. Jamie doesn't. I bet Jamie knows fuck all about you and Jordan. Yeah, maybe. I don't. I don't even think he knows Jordan that well, or Jordan at all. He's still kind of new to the Band of Brothers, so but I mean, even Jamie should know. I mean, we've been streaming our rounds for half a year now, and basically every week. So he should know that the Daffodils are a thing. They belong in all shot tournament or in the all shot rounds. Mark and Neil are a thing. They should be in there. And the O Schmidts are a thing. They should be. And the Americans, For the Americans, B Melts and Aggie is a thing. Owen and Cozy is a thing. It's, I mean, that's just common sense. Me and Paul for 18 months now. That's a year and a half. Fucking hell. I mean, come on. Um, Jamie should agree that Daffodils have to be in a Ryder Cup. Um, just get, we don't not giving a fuck about the qualifier. It just this doesn't tell you anything about a team. What you shoot in a qualifier doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it's just, I mean, who's the last one to decide all this stuff is Dave, I think. So it's the captain of the American team. So um, that's that's troublesome because he's not neutral, so to speak. Um, Apart from me and Horace, like I said, yeah. But I guess you won't leave the other half of the Daffodils in the dust, just to partner up with Mark in the Ryder Cup. Um, and that's just the person I know you are, Taff, loyal, um, and yeah, I I don't know if Jordan wouldn't be in it, or if I'm not in it. Think pairing up with another player, I don't think I could do that. I don't. It's still it still happens on Friday nights, yeah, but now we've got a Ryder Cup, and we both are so hyped. Um, we're, we're not hyped because it is a Ryder Cup coming our way. Maybe still because it is a Ryder Cup, we're hyped to play in it together as a team. That's what we're hyped for. And because we're in this together, we're a team, we're partners, and we want to do great for Europe. Um, and yeah, yeah, I completely agree. Um, it's it's a tough one to figure out, and yeah, yet still it's possible. to figure out. And I just can't see Dave having any issues with um, getting the Daffodils on the European team independent on the qualifying scores. Why should he? um, it's like you're one of the biggest things in Band of Brothers, and this is a Band of Brothers Ryder Cup, so common sense. Yeah. Yeah. We will see. Again, if you wanna talk things through, you know where I am most of the time. Didn't happen to be tonight, so again, apologies. But give me a shout, um, and I will be there. Okay, so let me, yeah, I'll have another smoke, and then I will end the stream. But I hope you, apart from your from the issues you have with the Ryder Cup, that your day's been well, and that you're all good. Still, a video game, and it shouldn't take over your whole life. So yeah, this is still something that bothers you. I get that. But I promise that it will all go well. Even if you don't believe me now, but it will. Dave and Jamie, they will make the right decisions. I trust them. So call me naive, but that's just how I see it. And it would be a bummer if we have a Ryder Cup and we fuck this thing up after waiting for so long to have a Ryder Cup. That would stink. Only game I play now, post online now, so I'll see what he has to say. Yep. Talk to Paul. Hope you figured this out. But I'm hopeful we will. Definitely. Remember what my words. And Dave, he shouldn't see it any different. the Daffodils have to be in the Ryder Cup, definitely. So don't we we need to make the all shot teams in the Ryder Cup a separate thing from the qualifier. Um, that's how I would handle it, at least. So the qualifier basically is for the single matches, and the all shot teams um, should be the teams that work well together, and we all know which teams work well together, and Daffodils are one of those teams. And yeah, it shouldn't be dependent on what you shoot in a qualifier. So yeah, I think Jamie would agree to all this. So I'm not seeing a huge issue. We have to talk this through. We have to discuss it, and then we will be grand. But anyway, it's going on for almost 2 hours now, and yeah, I still need to take care of something, which pisses me off. It's pretty late already, close to midnight. So I don't know how the next week will go for me. But I kind of want to, yeah. Kind of want to get it affiliate status finally. So maybe then to get my viewing or viewer numbers up. So maybe I should stream my TGC Tours rounds, and then yeah, maybe I do that next week, with a rhythm gaming stream every now and then if I feel like it, which yeah completely destroys my average again, but yeah, so that's the tough one for me to figure out right now. But I mean, it's that's what I said. I'm not overly ambitious when it comes to stuff like this. I'm just in here for the enjoyment, for the fun, for the company, and anything else besides is secondary. Um, it's great, and it honors me if I get to affiliate status, but it's not my it never was my aim. So yeah. Golf over the other, and unfortunately, You see, my streams get more engulfed in other games. Yeah, it seems like nobody cares about rhythm gaming, which is just sad. But yeah, I mean, Musings isn't a popular game by any means, so that makes it even harder to get recognition, to get attention by viewers. But that's how it is. Um, I still enjoy playing it, and I enjoy streaming it. I don't care if I get 0 viewers or 1 viewer, or if there are 10 viewers in there. It's doesn't doesn't change my point of view. Even if it would mean that I can't get to affiliate status anytime soon, then so be it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to sell my soul for anything. Maybe I should play Hogwarts Legacy just to get the viewers up, but no, it's not me. Tip for you: you get 1 viewer saying hello, your stream is worth it. It's that's a life lesson. Yeah. It's a good way of looking at it. And I had moments like this. People I didn't know before, not out of the PGA 2K23 or 2K21 community, not people I know from Xbox or something, just dropped in a random stream and said hi. And there was this guy last week that dropped into one of my streams when I was broadcasting the rhythm game, and we had a nice little conversation about rhythm games, and he enjoys them just as much as I do, and yeah, it made me smile. So that's the stuff, or that's the reason why I stream, not 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 to get big numbers, not to make affiliate status or to make any money. It's that's not my ambition. My ambition is to have moments like this, to get in touch with people and enjoy what I'm doing, and if I can get interaction in the chat and have some great company in the stream, and enjoy enjoy the gameplay, it makes it worthwhile, and that's what I aim for. And doesn't matter if it's 1 viewer or it's 100 viewers, as long as you're enjoying yourself and have moments like this, which make you smile. Yeah. That's why I started with streaming on Twitch. That's I don't want to become popular or anything. that's not my goal. I I I just love to get in touch with people, um, and yeah, I enjoy video games. And if people don't care, so be it. You do it for your enjoyment. If other like it, that is the big bonus. I'm very lucky to have what I have, but it's taken me 2 years to be where I am. And yes, it's not big, but it's good enough. And um, that's what I was talking about when I started to stream. That the Ryder Cup um, could open doors to stuff like that. That Marquis got up there with his viewers because of the Bee's Knees tournament, and I think even Dave wrote it in his comment in the forum, um, that you get some decent numbers when you play a Ryder Cup or stream a Ryder Cup round. I mean, that's a bonus. And now that I'm just a touch or at the edge of making affiliate status, it's just good timing. Um, so it gives me opportunities. Um, but still, um, it doesn't really bother me. Maybe it does bother me a bit because I'm so close. But if I don't get affiliate status, um, then nothing changes for me. Um, so I started streaming in March April last year, so it's not even been 1 year. Um, and very happy where I am, and just enjoying it. So that's the most important thing, and I think that will never change, just because of the person I am. And if I've got I've got some nice ideas for podcasts, and I will do my podcasts. I will blast them out um, every, let's say, Friday, Sunday, Wednesday, whenever. Um, and if nobody cares, nobody watches, then it's fine. I will still do it because I enjoy it, and I enjoy doing it. And if people are interested, you can still drop into onto my Twitch account and watch the VOD. Um, so it's no biggie. It doesn't change anything. Maybe the interaction, yeah, you have a lot more opportunities when you are in touch with people while you're streaming, because having a quiz podcast or a proper banter podcast doesn't make a lot of sense when you're all by yourself. That's that would be awkward. But still, yeah, I think I will get there eventually, and just need to be a little bit patient, and yeah, maybe my Banter podcast will be a thing in the foreseeable future, and I get a community to participate, and we can have some nice chats once this, yeah, this whole thing is figured out. I still have to, yeah, work out my internet issues, and yeah, that's maybe the biggest issue right now, um, regarding streaming, because it fucks me up quite a bit. You may stay true to yourself. Yeah, yeah, I will. And it's a nice finishing nice finishing word, nice finishing term. Stay true to yourself. That's words to live by, and so yeah, everybody who watched this, um, yeah, take pride in who you are, and thank you for watching. Thank you, Tav, for stopping by. Have a good night. Don't be too wound up over all that. Um, I'm sure we will figure something out. Still positive, and definitely will see you at the latest Tuesday in your stream. But again, you can give me a shout anytime. But anyways, I'm out for the night. Maybe I will stream my TGC tours around. Yeah, tomorrow. Let's see. But for now, that's it. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.